Are you ready to continue this epic journey? Join us as we dive back into the world of Xenoblade Chronicles again. If you haven't done so already, stop right now and make sure you watch parts 1 through 8 as there are spoilers ahead. And if you have already, welcome back gamers, and let's continue on a journey through breathtaking landscapes, intense battles, and a compelling story. Remember to hit that subscribe button and join us as we explore the vast world of Xenoblade Chronicles together. Starting now.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
Oh my god. Jeez.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil. Oh my god, he pronounced it
He
incorrectly.
claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
It is Peppa. Is it Peppa Pig's?
Actually,
Oh my god, it sounds just like him. Why'd you do that? Peppa Pig's dad.
I want you to kill Egil.
We're in chapter 13.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
What?
It's all like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people
What?
of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
Interesting.
I get that. But he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did. And he swore to take revenge.
Interesting.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
Yeah, what happened to
We
you?
tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Interesting.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
Interesting.
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine,
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis.
Right.
Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how
Right.
strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over.
Welcome in,
Until the
DJ
young lady's
Atkins. Hope you're having a
treatment is
fantastic day. Thank you so
Feel
much for
free to
being
spend
here.
Time in our village.
We're currently going
She
through
has done well to survive such injury.
some of the
What do you
story.
mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a mechon?
That's right.
What?
She has been transformed into a mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
You
Interesting.
can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will
What?
be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care
Interesting.
if I have a machine body.
Did I get all three in the
Just make it
series?
so I can
That's on
fight
the
beside
Switch.
him.
I currently have the first one. I don't
it
have
to
the
me.
second or third one yet,
If
but
that
I
is
will
your
be
wish,
going through all of
I'll do my
all three of them, and possibly Xenosaga and Xenogear as well. We do have a poll that we will be putting up after stream in the Discord. If you haven't done so already, join the Discord and you'll be able to see
I
the
must
poll there
implant a
and
new
vote.
circulation system for her immune functions.
It's
But
so
we
good,
have one
DJ.
problem.
So good.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The
Interesting.
same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But
Interesting.
where?
Wait a second. I was wearing white.
Well,
Now I'm not white.
outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes the shore there.
Debris.
You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
Debris.
We'll take a look.
Instead of debris.
beach at the base of
I've
Digit
always
5, right?
heard it as
Yes,
debris.
it gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Ooh.
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis.
Interesting.
Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous.
Yes, it
Egil
is.
has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
Yeah, it
He
does.
said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
That's crazy. That's
We
acid.
have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Yeah, you guys should know from talking yourself. It's Dixon.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your
You're looking
uncle.
well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells
What?
us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What had happened if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
I mean, he has a
So they
point.
escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So
Dixon
this
does
is where
not
you
like
obtained
them.
all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't
Interesting.
discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now,
Huh.
just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him
Eagle.
down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay.
Yeah, but we can't take him on
Let
now.
me think about it for a bit.
Yeah, exactly, Shulk. Is he trying to steal a kiss again?
Fiora.
It's funny. It's supposed to be white, but in the shade, it looks purple.
Ain't made your mind up yet.
Dixon, listen.
Dunban
It's
told
like
me
that
all
dress
about
on
it.
the internet all over
The goal
again.
of your mission. So you wanted to avenge Fiora,
Yes.
but you found her alive, and now you've got her back. So you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Yeah, what are you fighting
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs.
There's that.
for? That's such a
That ain't
beautiful
everything.
shot.
It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing.
Interesting.
That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
God, this
Really?
music.
Yep. That high-end-tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince
Interesting.
Talion said that.
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So what are you gonna
Oh,
do?
this music.
He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil.
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikol, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him. Even if there's only a slim chance of winning.
Interesting.
Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora's back.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenarda's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the
Interesting.
things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect
Heck
you.
yeah, let's go.
No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together.
That's
I think
true.
that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Oh, this music
well, when
just
I think
hits in
about
the
everything you
feels.
lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
That looks like a boot. Does it not? It looks like a boot.
Are you going?
This
Yes.
guy reminds me of someone,
Thank
and I
you
can't
for all
put
your
my
help.
finger on it.
You might run into
Jabba the
someone
Hutt.
called
That's who he
Vanea in the
reminds me
capital.
of. It's
Just mention my
Jabba.
name, she'll lend a hand.
Vanea.
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say
Interesting.
she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
This guy reminds
why
me
she'd help
of
us,
Jabba
but-
the Hutt.
We'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fura, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs.
Temporary
I
repairs?
think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will.
That doesn't
Thank
sound
you.
good.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance.
What?
But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you.
That's going to be
Leonardo.
nuts.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Interesting. Interesting. Starting to get beefy cutscenes now. Is this Ego?
Why did that face betray me?
That is
And
Ego.
that light? No, that is not possible.
I agree.
It
Fluke.
must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metal Face as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were.
Interesting.
All my servants need is the instinct to fight.
Okay.
This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Oh, no. Not the boyfriend. This is going... Oh, crap.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis.
That's where we're
This
going to
is the
leave it for
security
this
key to the
video. Thank you
door
guys so
that
much
seals
for
the
watching.
path.
If you are
We who
continuing
live
to
in the
see
village
this
don't have any
entire
need for
series,
it,
we are coming out
but
with
it will be
another
invaluable
video
to
here
you.
very shortly.
your debt,
Please make
Leonardo.
sure, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our
Fiora,
channel to get more notifications
care,
on when the
Jack.
next video is
We
here.
will.
And I look forward to seeing
Leonardo,
you in the next one.
Thank you for everything.